People, we have our trade deal here, and we have our greed index. That's excellent. Trump announces U.S. and EU reach trade framework trade deal. Okay, Ursula, our girl Ursula. No, I hate Ursula. 15% across the board levy on imports from the 27-nation European Union, ending the months-long saga. Agreeing the tariffs straight across for automobiles and everything else, 15%. Speaking alongside her, he also said the EU is going to purchase $750 billion worth of energy. They are going to agree to invest into the United States $600 billion more than they're already investing. This is good for Archer. Archer is Stellantis. Stellantis is a European auto manufacturer, a conglomerate. All the countries will be open to trade with the United States at zero tariffs, are willing to purchase vast amounts of military equipment. Dude, what about, so this is excellent, because then apparently we're getting Ukraine's drones, and then Europe has to take our drones. So, oh god, Kados. Oh wait, okay. Head loomed, avoid 30% tariffs on European imports. So the United States cannot go lower than 15. Alright, I knew at the beginning it was indeed very tough, but we came to a good conclusion for both sides. Now, this could be our problem, though. Well, not problem, because energy, mining, cars, chips, that will be good. But then, the pharmaceuticals. So we do have ATAI, people. ATAI is, I want to say Irish in Ireland. I'm almost positive. Netherlands. ATAI is in Netherlands? Why didn't I think it was Ireland? Maybe that's CMPS. But that could be problematic. Not totally problematic, though, because if we've been watching ATAI and we know they're going to do nice things, because wait, the other part here, we get a fuckload of our pharmaceuticals from Europe. Pharmaceuticals were number one good the United States imported from European Union last year. So if we have some pharma drop, that I don't mind, because I do want to get in more into ATS, because I was going to buy it goddamn here. And then my dumbass went more into Silo, which Silo is Florida, which I still think that benefits from all the EU stuff. So, but I don't really think people pay attention to where the biotech or company at all they're investing in, what country it is. Because this guy's in United Kingdom. So CMPS, we'll see. Wait a minute, you have Reviva Pharmaceuticals, and this was one that somebody gave me to look at yesterday, and they're in California love. I'm going to put an order into this, just simply, I'm probably, when it opens tomorrow, I'm going to look at this, but I want something there. Damn, I don't even care. I think, damn it, well, I don't know if I'm able to buy it on here. Wait a minute. What the hell? Maybe tomorrow. I'll have to see. Or I'll have to go into Stupid Idiot Schwab. But I really want to remember this one. I have to add it to this watch list. Someone remind me. Okay. And then, wait a minute. So the pharmaceutical position. And the framework comes, duties on EU goods would increase 10% universal baseline. Citing the UN have one of the largest trade deficits and failed to reach deal by July 9th. All right. Whatever. This, it doesn't exactly say... Ooh, wait a minute. Sitting alongside, tariffs on semiconductors will be announced in 2 weeks. So that could be tricky. Let's keep that in mind. NVIDIA, AMD, ASML, because I was going to say ASML is a semiconductor. More than that, I read a deep dive on them. They're supposed to be all these advanced equipments and they're a good guy. But they're Netherlands too, so this could be good for ASML. Unless you want to wait 2 weeks, because now Lutnick is appeared to be saying that these ones aren't done yet. The semiconductors aren't done. But let's look into AI. Okay, so now, if we ask Grok, all these LNG. So if they're talking energy, Europe's increased reliance on U.S. energy is particularly LNG. I could also say uranium, which, because France got kicked out of Niger, they're Irano. So this, okay, so you have LNG is one, XOM is one, CVX, Telluranium. That had some type of buyout recently, didn't it? Yeah, they don't even exist anymore. That's not a thing. And then Next Decade. That's the one that I like. And I like KMI and Next Decade. KMI has a dividend. So this, excellent news for KMI. And I've been waiting for the longest, 4.22% dividend. I want KNI to do something. And then you have a littler one, a grower, not a giver. That's okay. And they, my sweet baby Next Decade, deep in the heart of Texas. Maybe soon they'll give a dividend. I doubt it. Well, who knows? At this rate, this is amazing. So then, what else are they going to tell us like crap? We will also have Kinder Morgan. That is most definitely one I'm looking at. And then WMB. I've come across this name, I do feel like, before. What do we have for WMB? WMB. Williams. Do they have a dividend? 3.37% dividend. Interesting. That could be an interesting guy right there. And then the rare earth, baby. Where's the rare earth at? Where's that rare earth at? Europe currently has domestic access to rare earth elements and relies heavily on imports. Has limited. Of course it's limited. Europe sources most of its rare earths from China, which controls the majority of the global production. Not no more, baby. Not no more. We got it now. Well, France. Pfft. Macron. I better not say anything about Macron. He'll fucking sue my ass. Czech Republic. Ooh. Interesting. Okay, now here, an Australian company mining processing REs. This guy I'm not familiar with. LYC. That's Australian Stock Exchange. I don't think I can get on that one. No, that's not. But I'm not mentioned. It's going to be NB people, and that one has a scallidium, whatever the hell that one is. And boy, oh boy, is scallidium valuable. And I'm just confident on NB. And then MP. The reason that I remain so confident on NB is because of its rare earth access, and it has other minerals besides the ones that MP has. And if you see MP, look at the beauty that is MP. Could you guys imagine in several years, NB, I think, could really be one of our millionaire stocks. I really fucking do. I've put quite a bit on NB, and I am very hopeful that they rise to full glory. I've been putting on NB for months now because of the rare earth and because of the gains I had from NP. I took some gains from my NP sales and bought NB more because that one, I'm confident. Obviously, everything's a risk. This is a new little one, ARAFF. I gotta look at this one. ARAFF stock. 13 cents. But see, over the counter, so I can't get that one on public. But this one could be one we look at too. Rare earth people, that is, over the counter ones, of course, are highly riskier for sure. But we'll keep this one. If we looked at their quarterly report, maybe I'll do that. But we'll leave that one. But you, that is a love of mine. Long time. Also as uranium. We love you. Processing. It's going to be the most valuable part of it. God, this truly fills my heart with joy. A joy I can't even. God, brings tears to my eyes. Tears. And to know that we might get money from Europe, those goddamn pussies. Ow, hurt myself. This does not talk about uranium. I think, what about uranium, Grok? What about uranium? What about uranium companies? Will Europe invest in American domestic uranium, baby? Uranium, baby. I think it will. And when they tell me it will, I'm going to say UEC. I'm going to say EU. I'm going to say URG, baby. U. This one is really the most. The uraniums, the rare earth, the titanium, the zirconium. By God, it's beautiful. It's glorious, people. Here's our little baby. A little baby right there. URG, led by Uranium Production 2024, with 74,000 pounds of EU from its Lost Creek site in-site recovery. It's constructing Shirley Basin. Its status as a top U.S. producer in 2024 and expansion plans align with Europe's need for reliable uranium supplies. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Oh, God. Beautiful. Me amor. UEC focused on ISR uranium projects in Wyoming and deep in the heart of Texas with a proud portfolio including Uri, Christensen, ranch facilities. It's a major player in U.S. uranium exploration production. I love that for them. I love it. And then, last but not least, EU. When I said, Encore focuses on ISR uranium production with projects like Alta Mesa project in Texas. Throw that pigskin. Boy, we do focus on the little guys a lot, but the CCJ too. CCJ people and LEU. God damn. See, the reason is, look at them. Look at these guys. God. You could really take this as Gimple if something bad happened to our little sweet uranium loves. If something dropped them, anything can happen. Things always happen. Unless it's like a real bad nuclear disaster, then I think we should drop it and leave it. Abandon ship, but that won't happen. Barring any accidents, I always say. But if it's something happened with the company itself, barring any accidents. But the other ones, those are little guys, so I like to look at the growth. But Centrus and LEU, they do the processing of the fuel. The processing of the fuel! Okay, wait. We have... That one's going to be our UEC. That one's going to be our EU. And I have been toying with the idea. I want them to go up. Oh my God. Wait a minute. I want these guys to definitely be on a gain for the year if I was going to get out of those. UEC, URG. And then I might sell out of this one. I have a big gain on this one. So I might sell out of this one. Might sell out of UR and UEC and put everything into this guy, which is... not at as high as it could be. Wait a minute, friends. Wait a minute. I might wait because Denison is Canadian. NXE is Canadian. But Denison does not do mining in America. NXE does. So that separates them. But holding all this Denison, we'll see. We'll see what happens. That's not a bad thing because they hold all the other ones. So I'm not really too... And it's got a 3.5% dividend. So... I feel like holding a bunch of little uranium miners isn't beneficial. Unless, now I'm going to see them, because this is the age of uranium. But I've been waiting and when to. They're all good. We'll see. And then, LTL, Lightbridge. This, people, I made a few videos on them back in the day. But forget to follow up. I'm not the best follower-upper. I wish I was following up. God damn, because I do everything in ASPI, but, I chose ASPI over these guys, but I really think that these guys, I saw a video, and then I read on it, that Lightbridge is doing thorium. Alright, so Lightbridge, a US-based nuclear fuel technology company, Virginia, focused on developing commercialized advanced fuel technology. Lightbridge fuel, proprietary metallic fuel designed for existing light water reactors, pressurized heavy water reactors, and small modular reactors, SMR. That's SMR, OCLO, and it aims to enhance reactor safety, economics, and proliferation resistance by operating at low temperatures. See, these guys, ASPI and LTBR, they're going to be important to the small nuclear reactors, but even so, they even could be important for like the nuclear power plants that are running at the moment, okay? So they were thorium power. Company rebranded to reflect broader technology. Well, it seems like, here's the other part. No trailing 12-month revenue. ASPI is going to have revenue now, selling their isotopes. So you could say that, whatever, DOE gain voucher worth approximately over $500,000. That was a while ago, though. Never mind. Here are their partnerships. Wait a minute. So does Oklo, the Idaho National Laboratory. There they have Oklo. See, I didn't know this. But neither of these are making money yet either. But that is excellent. Excellent. Framatome, a subsidiary of EDF Energy, joined Lightbridge Nuclear Fuel Advisory Board. Lightbridge has received multiple gain vouchers, participates in DOE's Accident Tolerant Fuel Working Group. Lightbridge is a nice guy. Nice guy. I would say I'd like to get into Lightbridge. Let's see. Not many options for Lightbridge there. November 21st. Oh, now many prices. See, these are your strike prices. We'd bet. Well, see, we don't even know them that well yet to be betting on their calls. No, we don't. These ones are $594.50. $350. Down 10%. No. This could be interesting play. I'm going to think of that. But I do think... Wait, I want to know the connection to the thorium stuff, okay? Because somebody on TikTok has said, thorium, a naturally abundant element, offers advantages like enhanced proliferation resistance, reduced nuclear waste, and potential for high fuel efficiency when combined with uranium reactors. Now primarily emphasizes uranium-based metallic fuel. Lightbridge thorium is less prominent than its uranium, but remains a differentiator, positioning it to capitalize on growth interest in thorium-based nuclear solutions. Stock was at 15, market cap of 362 million, 23 million shares outstanding. Stock has seen volatility, trading above its 200-day moving average. That's old. That was from when? What are they going to say? If that was from, May, June 6th. Let's see. 347 million market cap. Partnership. What's this? This one's old. I think LTBR is a nice guy. Definitely a nice guy. ASPI was my original love. So. But, goddamn, if I shouldn't have... I would have been looking at LTBR since it was like $8 range. But, I don't know. Look at ASPI, $2.20 at a time. They, $4.60, $4.40s. And now, these guys, nuclear fuel, the isotopes, nuclear technology. And maybe Europe gives us some money for these. Also, Oklo, maybe. Maybe they're going to want a nuclear reactor. We don't know. That's a lot of money to have out. Gosh, damn it. These guys. These nuclear players. They're excellent. I need N&E to really shoot. I want them to shoot like something. Like higher than this. Because I'm going to get rid of them. And then SMR, Oklo. ASPI, LTBR. We'll see what it looks like tomorrow.